Is that a line out or a mic out? Do you know?
It's an XLR.
We are Vintage Pictures from right here in San Antonio, Texas. These songs are called Lil Guy and Purple Dino. Hope you guys like them.
but we're at the bottom back. Nights bring memories that mean nothing. Conflict faded, film cut missed the wrong idea of what once was. And you ended up being nothing.
Hi, I'm Jalen, and I play guitar.
I'm Jacob, and I play drums.
I'm Gabe. I play bass and I sing.
I'm Christian. I play rhythm guitar and I also sing. And we're Vintage Pictures. So Vintage Pictures started with me and JJ just jamming. We had our first show at a talent show in high school, and we were like, all right, cool, we want to go do more shows. So then along the way, we met Gabe, and I went to high school with Jalen, and just overall, it's just been great. We've been with each other for like 7 years now. Yeah, we're old. Well, I was just in class, and I was just like, I really liked the name. I was really obsessed with like the Beatles and Arctic Monkeys and all that stuff, and I was really obsessed with Polaroid cameras. I thought the Polaroids would be a good name. That wouldn't be a good name, so I picked Vintage Pictures. Still not a good name, but but yeah.
We were trying to like promote ourselves more on social media, so like finding a niche was the biggest thing, and like just gathering all of our like interests and like everything that like makes us us. I was like, oh, Emo Primos is kind of funny, and Emo Tios is kind of like a cool evolution of that. So you know, what's wrong with it? And it's just kind of stuck. We kind of like I like the name. I like the name. I don't know. Everybody loves the name, so we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with it.
It's the collective, honestly. It's the fact that all of us have a lot of different tastes in music, and how we all consume music is all differently, and we all just show each other that music. You know, we're always like I'll be into like a really cool shoegaze band, and then Gabe's been into like dark wave, and JJ's on to cumbia, and Jalen's on to hardcore punk. Like everyone's all over the place, but that's how our concoction of sounds is made.
It really depends on the song. Sometimes it's like me and Christian locked away in a room, and then we just hash out an entire song and then shelve it for like a year. But then when like Jalen or JJ like bring it up, we're like, oh yeah, like that exists, and like they put their own twists on what we originally had, and it turns out way better than what we had originally. And then it just changes. Like sometimes it could just be like as simple as a riff, and then everybody dives in and practice, and then it's like, oh my god, we wrote a song like in 5 minutes. What?
Yeah. I want to talk about Lil Guy. It's a song it's one of those songs that me and Gabe worked on in the winter last year. And it was really like a crazy time of just like, I don't know, we were just on this really big like kick. Yeah, it was just. It
sounded like the Smiths.
It sounded like the Smiths, very slow, very moody. And then we rewrote some of the lyrics. And then I just added more verses. And then Gabe was like, let's pick it up. And then Jalen added a whole new riff to it. And JJ his drums were all just rocking through it.
Pounding on the snare.
Yeah. And I'm really, really proud of that song because it's about, I think, what a lot of us feel sometimes of just like, it's hard reaching out to people. You know, me, I'm actually kind of a little bit of an introvert. You know, I have a hard time being like, hi, like, my name's Christian. You know, like, I just feel very awkward doing it. So that song really encapsulates that, like, being a little guy and being kind of a shy dude. So I love that song. Very proud of it.
The second song we're going to play is called Purple Dino, which is our most recent release, and it's doing well. People are liking it, so that's nice. It's a cool song we wrote a couple of years ago, and it was just about like shared experiences that everybody has, like breakups and everything. Like we were just going through like a lot together as a band, and it was easy for everybody to like pour lyrics. That was the first time all of us poured like personal lyrics into the song, so everybody has a part of that, and everybody sang on it. It's a 2-minute little fast song about emotions. I love it. From your emo primos, now Theos.
Mm-hmm. The third song we're playing is Twist of Fate. Twisted has a funny story. We had wrote that song in 2019, and then we wrote it. We're like, oh man, guys, this is really good. We can't wait to play. And then COVID happened, and then we're like, oh, and we shelved it for 2 years. And then we had barely recorded it like last year, and then it came out earlier this year. So that song was like, it stood the test of time for a long time. You know, usually like, bands hate their songs after a while, but we've always liked that song.
We're Vintage Pictures. This song is called Twist of Fate, and we hope you guys like it.
That's what you just said. Love just came and forced to right in. For a boy who feels can never win. Fate was locked in with a kiss. And no, I'm not trying to freak out. Don't believe all you beat up. To say it's hard to stay away from you. It's hard to stay away from you. I time stood still back there. I can't look away. Eyes that is I need you. I know I'm not trying to freak out. Don't believe all you beat up. One thing that I've got to say, it's hard to stay away from you.
Thank you.
My favorite thing about this scene is like the community, that like when you find like cool people that like pique your interest that are like similar to you, it's easy to like make friends and like build that community with each other.
I really like just like how diverse the music scene is. Like they have a lot of like hardcore and punk, and shoegaze is really popping off, but there's also like a lot of indie, like Tejano, just a lot of stuff to kind of like draw influence from and vibe with.
There's a stage for everybody. There's like kind of like a place for everybody, and like seeing all those people, like meeting all those people, it's a cool thing because you kind of like you stick it out with them for like a long time. Like we've had friends in the music scene that we met since we started, and they're still going at it, and it's just a cool thing to see because you're like, oh, we watched you grow up and you watched us grow up, you know. So it's just seeing that's cool.
My favorite thing is all the creatives, like really awesome creatives that are in San Antonio, because you can tell we all inspire each other. You know, we're all doing cool things, we're all writing cool things or creating cool things, and people are like, oh man, like I want to do something just as cool, if not even cooler. And like it's always just a friendly thing of just going back and forth and just constantly bringing the best out of each other. I think that's honestly the best part about our community.
I've seen a lot of venues close in recent years, and it's kind of like taking away those safe spaces. I wish there was like more opening back up to like build that community and foster. Like one that was pretty important to me was like Vice Versa. They closed like earlier in the year, and there was just always like this really good vibe and like this presence that was like there with like all the people that showed up.
I think one thing I would like to see in the community is kind of giving more so like bigger venues giving chances to like smaller bands, like make more so like open up for bigger artists and like getting those eyes on each other, you know, like kind of boosting, you know. It's hard to like get a name just by yourself. You kind of have to go out and like network, and I know that's a big thing with like anything, just networking and getting yourself out there, and then of course having the music to like back it up and stuff. And like a lot of bands around San Antonio do that, so we just want kind of them to have those opportunities to like, you know, more so open up for Jack White or like get all those opportunities, you know. That's the thing I would want to see.
I wish there were more effort into each other's shows. You know, we're always talking about, you know, come out to my show, and then there's another friend's show. I don't know. I just wish that it was a little bit more of like everyone just went out to everybody. I know it's kind of a harder thing to do sometimes, you know, but I just wish there were more heads at the shows. You know, people needed to go out and discover the music that's happening in their backyard. You know, it's really a lot of people just constantly hashing away because we genuinely love this. So I just want to see more growth within the community.
We're releasing a single, Mi Obsesion. It's our new cumbia, so just kind of like diverse our kind of genre a little bit, kind of like sprinkle in like what we can do also, like, and what our roots are. We grew up in San Antonio, so Cumbia and Norteño music's always been playing, you know, so that's exciting.
We're really excited to be promoting the new single, Mi Obsesion, because that one was really just a great experiment for all of us, like getting to the room together, right? And it's my first time singing in Spanish too, so don't judge me too hard. And yeah, I'm really, really pumped for it. It's gonna be really good. Hopefully we'll have something coming out for it within the next couple of months into the next year. Who knows? I don't know, but keep an eye on us. We'll be doing a lot of stuff next year. It's the people you meet. You know, you meet a lot of young minds who are ambitious, and they want the opportunity to work with, you know, bands and to like have a cool project and to work with creatives. So it's been really nice to like be a fundamental little part in that for somebody, you know. So it's been really inspiring to me, really motivating to me, and I just they're awesome, man. Shout out to KSYM. I love you guys.
KSYM kept us like relevant when we were not releasing music for a couple of years, because they would like play our old EP, and people like still talk to us about that, and we're just like, oh, y'all cared about the thing that we wrote when we were like 16? And then like we came to them with new stuff, and they've still just been plugging it and like been such good homies. We love everybody here at KSYM. Shout out Kim.
Oh yeah, Cam. He was our first radio interview. Yeah. I was so nervous for that too. So I was just like, oh, dude. So we got to talk to him, and he was a cool guy, and it just went by quick. But it was fun. It was fun. KSYM has done a lot for us. They've played our music so many times, and we just generate love for them. We want to generate love for them.
They've also just helped us, you know, by playing our music, you know, when we were not releasing stuff for a while. And then also just the events that they've thrown. We did one here at SAC for like the first back to school thing, and then they've just helped kind of put us on some other shows at places that we haven't played before, like Big Hops.
We are Vintage Picks Band on Instagram. We have Facebook. We have X. We got Threads. We got TikTok. También. We're on all streaming platforms, everything. So just Vintage Pictures. YouTube. We have YouTube. TikTok. Reels.
The last song that we're doing is Mi Obsesion. And that one was cool because we were wanting to write like a cumbia kind of style song for a while, and that one we had like 3 different ideas that we had been working on individually, and then one day at practice we were just like, hey, what if we just kind of smash them all together? And they all happen to be like in the same key, so it, you know, it's that one's a little more. I'd say it's a little more progressive, kind of one of our more progressive songs.
I think it's just
like,
full spectrum of what we can do.
Yeah.
We're Vintage Pictures. Follow us on everything. Vintage Picks Band, and come to a show. This is our latest single. It's called Mi Obsesion. And we hope you guys like it.
Little cumbia if you like to dance.
a bailar mi corazón. Se excita. Tengo que ser la mía. Mi cuerpo se enciende. Tú eres mi, tú eres mi obsesión. Tell me all the little things you like to hide while I act on mine, belting you until you break, locking eyes while I feel you